Good morning. It is Saturday, October 23rd at around 10:20 a.m. It's a quick update on positions, and you'll see why I don't recommend for the faint of heart or beginners to go out scalping. Um, right now, I'm down in Bitcoin. You can see a little over $1,000. I still fully expect it to bounce and go up. Right now, I've dropped out of extreme greed the last couple of days and have been in greed. So I do expect there to be some buying. If you look at the combined order books, everything that's out there, the orders that are waiting to be processed, pretty even. So neither bearish or bullish. There are more orders sitting to buy here on the downside. So that's a good sign. Back to Bitcoin. So these areas right here, whereas it was an extreme greed, each time it has pulled back and then bounced and gone. I still fully expect that to happen here. Today is an upward tick, which is good, and nothing really has changed in terms of price targets. I still expect a price target of about 75,000, but now it's going to have to get past 67,000, the new all-time highs, and that's also a big round number. So that's two things that are difficult to get past. I can move this at this point to the new level, the new all-time highs, because that's what it's going to have a tough time passing. Ethereum. Ethereum is still in this long uptrend. If you took the trades that I gave on September 30th or right here, when this strategy hit and we're set to go long, if you stayed in those trades, you're doing amazingly well. As you can see, I hit price targets and I exited those trades. The one from September 30th I'm still in. That was whenever it's in extreme fear, I consider those long-term buying opportunities, and you can see it's still doing great. It has bounced and is going up, but I wanted to show one quick little thing. Even in great uptrends like this, there are always periods of pullback, right? As you're making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, there are opportunities at lower time frames. If I flip down from the daily to the 4-hour, you can see there are lots of periods where there have been pullbacks. If you go down even further to the 1-hour, even though I'm in right now long-term uptrend, there are lots of places to buy and sell along the way, just for small scalps, as I've mentioned. Again, I don't recommend doing that for the beginners. Better off just doing longer term swing trades where you can just buy in and let it sit for days until you get the opposite signal or until you hit your price targets. So we'll keep going through the rest. I have nothing in Link. I hit price targets here. You can see Link has done exceptionally well. If you took this trade and you stayed in it, you'd be doing even better at roughly right now about a 18% return on your money. Doge, I have nothing in. It's just kind of consolidating around. Cardano, you saw I took this trade and it's bounced around, pulled back a little, it's gone up. It's not doing a whole lot, to be perfectly honest. Solana has done very well. It's outperformed pretty much all the others. It even shot up, almost hit price targets. That's it's one of the things, kind of like pullbacks when you lose. I was up here just about to hit my price target. It didn't trigger, so I'm still in this trade. It's pulled back about halfway, so I went from about $700 in the profit, didn't hit targets, and right now it's pulled back about halfway. I'm leaving that looking good. It has broken out of this, so still am expecting it to get to that. Litecoin, again, in one of the same kind of an uptrend as the rest of them, had a pretty significant pullback the last couple of days after Bitcoin hit extreme greed. It's now on a little bit of a recovery. Hopefully it's going to continue with this higher highs, higher lows. SNX, again, you saw me take this trade right here when it broke out of this. It actually pulled back into it and is now breaking out of it again. And I also have a signal in my strategy. You see it just popped up, so now would be a place to go long, and I still fully expect it to continue on up. Ren, same thing. There was the strategy to go long. I did catch that one a little late, but I'm in that one, and I've had a little pullback, and I again still fully expect it to recover and go up. Two more. Dot did break out of this. Has that pennant pattern. There's been a slight pullback, and I expect it to continue. OMG, it has two signals here. One is the huge cup and handle pattern with the price target shown above, and then there's this pennant pattern that has formed and similar price target. So I still have my price target set below those. That's all all I have for this video. Hope this helps. Hopefully you'll see that when you're losing, it's not the end of the world. If you believe in your strategies, and always have stop losses though, in case it plummets. You don't want to lose huge amounts of money when you're doing scalping or short-term swing trades. You want to limit your losses to what you're comfortable with. Anyway, have a great weekend. See you soon.